Hello YouTube, this is Vern. I'm here to do another review. This time I'm reviewing the Tokyo Marui SOCOM MK23 non-blowback gas pistol. Mine that I have here is a used one. A few cosmetic differences between the new one and this one that I have. I will point them out in the review. Nothing too serious, but like I said, they're worth mentioning so that way you guys know exactly what you're getting if you order a new one, or the difference between the new one and mine. So there it is. Behind here comes the standard Tokyo Marui manual, Japanese as usual, everything. It does have some useful animations and pictures and everything. Shows you how to disassemble it, all that fun stuff, which that's what you guys got me for, to show you how to disassemble the gun. And of course, just to kind of give you my little aspect and all that fun stuff, if aspect even works in that sentence. Anyway, alright, gun comes with a silencer, your pistol of course, and your LAM unit, joke, magazine, about 500.23s, those are gone, and a non-jamming rod in your manual, as well as your case. But we don't get the review to get the case either, so here we go. Here it is. It's a monster gun. It's not as big as a lot of people believe, but it is a pretty large gun. So we'll go ahead and actually get to that gun in a second. Jump first to the silencer. We'll go with that first since it's easiest. It has government markings right here. Mine are coming off because it's old. Is foam filled. Don't know exactly if you can see that or not. Yeah, it's foam filled. Sorry about that. Pretty shiny. I'm gonna go ahead and sand it down and matte black it later on when it gets nice weather in Ohio. Right now it's crappy as all hell in February. So anyway, but I'm gonna matte black that. Magazine. It's caliber 45, Tokyo Marui Co. Ltd. Made in Japan. Has HK45 markings, and of course your H and K markings here. Double stack. Must be staggered from left to right. Pull it down, you can speed load it through here. It widens down near the bottom of the magazine. This is filled with gas, so I'll show you the sound difference between having the silencer on and having the silencer off of the gun. Onto the gun. There are two different safeties on this gun. There's this one right here, the slide lock. That's off. That's on. It can be activated with or without the hammer pulled back. The actual safety on the gun can only be activated with the hammer pulled back, but you can have both of them activated with the hammer back. Trigger pull actually isn't too bad. A lot of people have complained that it's stiff, but it is a non-blowback, so it is supposed to be stiffer than a gas. You do have your full trademarks, HK45, HK US Government 45 cal, all that, ambidextrous magazine release. The decocker is just molded into the frame, so nothing really that serious. The LAM unscrews and screws into the hole in the trigger guard here, but mine actually is broken, so I have it velcroed. You know, jerry-rig it, why not? This turns your LAM on and off. This is off, and that is on. Now basically that just gives the LAM power. So the batteries go here, flashlight here, little red LED here. I do not have the red LED in here, and I do not have a cover on my flashlight. I'm going to fix that. The red LED I don't care about. These knobs, aside from this one that obviously tightens it into the trigger guard, this one and this one both do nothing. The top one spins, this one does not. As I said, your batteries are in here. Here's your switch. Turn it to the left of the gun, it's a constant on, and push it to the right of the gun, it is a pressure on, or a temporary on, whichever you want to call it. So, that's basically it. My sights are dotted red. The actual model, the new model, does not have any dotted sights. The guy that I bought it off of dotted them himself. I do like it that way. They look pretty sweet. They help a lot because they actually are fluorescent red, so they actually do glow in minimum light. I do enjoy that. It's pretty nice. And as I said, you still have your trademarks and all that. I'll show you guys how to field strip the gun and everything else. So let's go ahead and sit you guys down here and get all this. As you can tell just from me walking with it, it is a decently large gun. So to begin with, it's about the size of a Desert Eagle. If you've ever held a Desert Eagle, it's about the same size. Desert Eagle has an extra inch on the actual slide itself because of the fact that the threaded barrel is the exact same size as the Desert Eagle. Like this whole gun, from the very tip of the barrel to the back, is the whole size of the Desert Eagle. I personally thought that it was just this, the frame was the size, but including with the tip, it's the same size. Slide is movable, not able to be locked unless if you go to field strip the gun. You can not pull the pin all the way out and it'll lock back very barely, and the slightest tap of the safety inward will set the slide forward. It's kind of a cool little thing to do, I guess. As I said before, you unscrew this. This is how you take the lamb off, but mine does not have that. It's just friction and Velcro. But there's your MK23 without your lamb unit. As I said before, your lamb unit's more of just kind of a toy than anything else, but I'm going to swap out the LED in this lamb unit eventually. I will post the video of its performance in the dark after I do so. So that way you guys can kind of get a little bit of heads up on what you're doing here. I'll show you exactly what I did. I'll take the lamb unit apart, all that. I'll make a decent video to show you guys exactly what to do. So, that's about it, actually. I mean, really not too much to cover on this gun. Field stripping, pretty simple, as I said. It's just like the real thing. Pull the safety lever / mock slide catch, push it down, it comes off. Pop-up unit is the only thing I have to complain about this gun, as it is inside the gun. But I have mine turned all the way up with 2 5s. It works perfectly fine. I can get the same amount of accuracy as I can out of my SCAR with this Mark 23. So, and that's about around 110 feet, roughly. And I'm not joking either. That's about it, I guess. So, let me go ahead and put the mag in. You guys can hear the sound difference between having the silencer on and off. Please note that my magazine is empty, obviously. That's why I'm shooting it indoors. Just gas in it, nothing else. My friend shot me with his version. It's a brand new one. No sound difference, no performance difference, just cosmetically different. Shot me with his. I was about 12 feet away, I would say, and he shot me right in the shoulder. I didn't even know he pulled the trigger until I felt the BB hit, and it actually left a welt through my leather jacket. So it's a pretty strong gun. It's shooting about around 320 FPS, 330, depending on the weather and the propane or the green gas, you know, all that fun stuff. Average about 320, 330. If I get this gun chronoed, which I probably will in my next event, I'll let you guys know. So, getting on to the sound. Here's what the MK23 sounds like without the silencer. Take and put the silencer on. Cuts the sound by, I would say, more than 50%. And that's on a full gas fill too, so it's not the fact that my gun is actually losing gas, because it's not. So, that is about it, I guess. That is the Tokyo Marui SOCOM MK23 review that I have. Have any questions or comments, go ahead, feel free to leave them. Any stupid crap will be removed as usual. Like I said, feel free to ask anything. I know a lot of people have questions about a TM MK23. I did as well before I bought mine, so now that I actually have one, I can answer anybody's questions. Feel free to ask. You're not asking too much of me if you guys are asking for any kind of other video about the lamb or, you know, the gas, the actual sound when it's shooting, or, you know, whatever you guys want to ask. So, alright, well, you guys take care. Have a good one. Play hard, play safe, as usual. Peace.